What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica Honey, and we are down here, girl. Girl. I know that's right, bitch. She got on her sports bra, her little short biker shorts, honey, a little sweater, and she is getting her walk on. I know that's right. You better walk. You gonna do it, girl. Belly hanging. She don't give a fuck. She's like, I'm out here walking. I'm doing the exercise. I'm doing the work. Don't talk about my belly. Anyways, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, timestamp as you go through the video. If you have an idea for a short video, a little TikTok, something that could go on TikTok, because that's what I use TikTok mostly for, is just to post like clips from the videos, right? So if there's a section that you think would make a great TikTok or short or reel, let me know in the comments, timestamp, and it will go up for review, and that's a way that you can contribute. I do want to thank all of the new subscribers that have joined the circus. Girl, yesterday, let me tell you something. Girl, at the end of Rodney's live, girl, I was hollering. So Rodney was talking about sex, right? He was talking about, escapades and stuff. And somebody said in the comments to keep it professional. Baby, when I tell you the way that tickled him, a professional, girl. Where you think we are, girl? He was so tickled by that lady or man, whoever, by that person telling him to keep it professional, that they didn't want to hear him talk about sex. I'm like, girl, did they say save it for the other channel, girl? It's amazing. You would be surprised. We all got here because somebody was fucking. And that's like the most taboo thing to talk about. Ooh, let's not talk about sex. It's natural. So why we talk about sex? Ronnie was like, he like to suck dick, and I like getting my dick sucked. The lady was like, ooh, clutch the pearls, girl. Sex is sex, girl. Calm down. You got here because somebody was fucking. That's how you got here, right? Shout out to the people who think you have to be heterosexual to have biological kids. Girl, the gay agenda. Oh my God, we need to repopulate the earth. Girl, it will be repopulated. There's some dick and pussy coming together somewhere. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that was funny. Let's listen to Waka Flocka's ignorant ass talk about how he reveals how Donald Trump taught him how to avoid taxes. Girl, you on the internet. Girl saying this stuff. Do you realize, like, that is what shows you that they lack a level of discipline? Because those types of things you don't get in front of a camera. Let's listen. I just want to hear what he has to say. Let me turn this up a little bit. Let's see what here. Okay. Let me go up. Let me go back. Let me go down.
Create a business, an LLC. Put everything in your LLC. Stop putting everything in your name. Create a business, an LLC.
Your name is a business already.
And open up a C Corp. If you don't know this, you need to figure these out. I'm telling you the names. Get a C Corp to run an LLC. If you want to make it even deeper, go get a trust fund to run the corp that runs the LLC. You want to get even deeper, own two trust funds for your business and your person to run that trust that runs all the business. They can get deeper.
Okay, he's giving some good advice. This is some good.
Show me that method. That's how you get big tax. Stop putting everything in your name.
He should have left out. That's how you avoid to pay taxes. But that was some good advice. Okay, I'm not gonna even front. I thought he was gonna say some other ignorant ass shit. But yeah, he was saying something that you could probably learn a little from. Okay, I'm not. He was not ignorant for that. But supporting Trump is ignorant. You also supporting Trump. Let's see what the comment. People learn the hard way. Don't mess with the alphabet police, FBI, IRS, CIA. Let me be quiet. And Donald Trump is going to jail. Somebody said could have read that in a book. He showed him how to be a scam artist. That's why he's going to jail, Einstein. IRS watching like, oh, okay, let's flag him for review. Exactly. That's the stupid part. That's like this. That's not a conversation that you have. What he was telling you is not a conversation that you have on the internet. That's a conversation that has to travel through word of mouth. And that's it. and you sitting down with somebody and showing them how to do it and not charging them an exorbitant amount of money to show them how to do it. But anyways, let's go to some. Come on, Beyonce. Okay. Welcome home. Nene Leak's oldest son, Bryson, released from jail after July fentanyl arrest. I don't want to read that. I don't care. Trey Songz hit with a new lawsuit from two women claiming he drugged and SA'd them in 2015. Yeah, them can I get a hug corny ass niggas who either have to buy it or they just take it now when they get on. Trey Songz is being accused of sexual assault yet again. All these women are not lying. This time, two women filed a lawsuit claiming they passed out during a 2015 party at his Los Angeles home. When they woke up, Songz was allegedly having non-consensual sex with them. The women say after arriving, they were forced to give up their cell phones. This sounds like a pattern. Before being allowed in, then quickly noticed women inside being pressured to drink alcohol from already opened bottles. The women ultimately believed they were drugged before the SA began. Song's attorney is slamming these latest allegations, though similar and legal actions have followed the singer for years. Somebody said everybody ain't lying. How many stories do we have to hear? Exactly. At this point, he has more cases than singles, right? All I'm going to say is numbers don't lie. It's been too many women saying this man has assaulted them, and they're all not lying or clout chasing. Trey is the new Bill Cosby. Everybody ain't lying. I guess he was trying to buy Disney Channel, huh? Lock this man up already. Everybody can't be lying. R. Kelly Jr. I'm sorry, but who is Trey Songz? And does he have a public defendant? Is this Johnny? Who is this? Johnny Bravo for real? For real? No, you ain't no damn Johnny Bravo. Where there's smoke, there's normally fire. Enough is enough. Why isn't he locked up? The industry been knowing. I'm tired of him. This nigga is the real villain folks want Chris Brown to be. No, they the same villain. They the same villain. They all the same villain, just different bodies. They all are a host, right? For villain, terroristic, degenerate behavior. And they just become a host for it. And then they ensue havoc and chaos the way that they know how. He's guilty, and this is why he's been keeping a low profile. What? Trey is before his time. Had it come out now with Sexy Red and Suki, wouldn't have these issues. Okay, sorry, not funny. It's not funny. It doesn't even make sense. Lock this man up. Okay, we get a consensus. I'm glad I'm seeing more people saying lock his ass up than apologizing, being a rape apologist. Young jock and media personality Jerome Trammell go head-to-head Joe's LGBTQ concert comments. Oh yeah, because Young Jock said he would. Let's see if there's a clip of him saying what he wanted. Here we go.
I ain't nobody ever gave me $250,000 for a show ever in my career. I think the highest I ever got is 110. That was in Africa, but that was a lot of money to me. I mean, 110,000 wasn't a lot of money to me, but it was a lot of money to pick up in one day. One day, one show. What I'm normal, you know what I'm saying? Right. So don't get me wrong. Somebody called me today and was like, "Hey, yo man, you $250,000. I ain't know what I gotta do." Nah, I may not do it either. And it's not that I have nothing against LGBTQ people, but I just may not understand. I may not be in the know enough to feel comfortable enough to do this.
What is it with y'all and I don't know. You act like you don't live in a world with gay people every day walking around you. What do you mean you don't know? That I don't know if I be girl. It don't even make sense what y'all be saying. Y'all be sounding so fucking stupid.
I just girl, stop.
Here, let me finish listening to it.
Ever in my career. I think the highest I'm at.
I'm not reading none of these text messages. Young jock and media personality Jerome Trammell had a lot to unpack over Jock's recent comments about not wanting to perform at LGBTQ plus events. It all started when Trammell shared our post about Jock's stance. Well, this prompted It's Going Down rapper to slide in Trammell's DMs. From there, the two debated Jock's views, which seemingly didn't sit well with Trammell, who then shared screenshot of the exchange on Instagram. Somebody in the comment saying, oh, here's Jerome's comment. He says, in quotes, Jerome could have handled it better, in quotes. Well, I ain't, and I'll say it again. And for previous comments Jock has made and going on Vlad, a platform that's intentionally about spreading homophobic rhetoric, he's more worried about us lusting after him when most of the community would never pick him. You ain't Idris Elba, okay? Again, he has to unpack what in his sexuality makes him uncomfortable. You are around gay people every single day. Every day. All of a sudden, if you're performing for gay people, like, which include people like male and female people, it's not, you think it's just going to be a crowd of men? He said it's going to be men lusting after him. Your lustful eyes. Girl, your booty cheeks are probably stuck together. From the ass, girl, let me shut up. I'm about to start sounding like Candy. With them butt shots, some ass butt shots. Shots, not squats. Squats, not shots. Does she have a shirt that says that? She should make a shirt that says that. Squats, not shots. And let the girls who get the shots and be in the gym making their videos, let them wear it. Does Sheree have a shirt that says that? Young Jock is ignorant. These niggas be ignorant. I honestly don't think that straight, especially straight black men, because a lot of straight men have these views. It's not a racial thing. It's literally just a sexuality thing. And this idea, like, it's crazy because you think because you exist that somebody wants you. That sounds kind of harsh, right? But it's true. Just because you exist as a man down here with a conch, okay, and a feather and a swoop, just because you exist doesn't mean that somebody wants you sexually. And I think a lot of men, because the way that women are trained and programmed and conditioned to behave about men, instead of you believing that you are the prize, they believe they're the prize. And your behavior supports that. The way that y'all be acting about these men, your behavior supports that. So they go around thinking everybody wants them. And they think because they associate femininity and womanly to being gay, they think that gay men also want them. If the women want me, the niggas, they gotta want me too. They have to. Why are you afraid of somebody looking at you with lustful eyes? If they don't disrespect you or say anything crazy to you, what's the problem? You're afraid that somebody's going to look at you and be attracted to you? What? That scares you when it's coming from a man? Oh, but then you be the first one to be like, oh, I ain't scared. I don't have a phobia. Do you understand the irrational fear of thinking that somebody would want you because you're performing for them? It's going down. Meet me in a trap. It's going down. You think somebody wants you? Some of these niggas might think you cute, but unless somebody's coming up to you, as long as they're not being disrespectful. The same way y'all lust after women, and you think all these women want you, and you think you have liberties, so you think that they're going to think the same way. Oh, they're looking at me with lustful eyes. They're going to say something to me. That's an irrational fear. It's a textbook homophobia. I'm not homophobic. Yeah, y'all don't like how it sounds because like racist, how disgusting it sounds to be called a racist. You know it's wrong. So you don't want to be called homophobic, but you want to be able to say, I don't want to go anywhere where there's an LGBTQ event because I don't want the men to be looking at me with lustful eyes. I don't know if I'm going to be able. That's an irrational fear because it doesn't make sense and there's nothing rational about that. Let's listen to him. I'm gonna let him talk. Let me let him talk.
If somebody came to me today, Lord knows, I ain't nobody ever gave me $250,000 for a show ever in my career. I think the highest I ever got is 110, and I was in Africa. But that was a lot of money to me. I mean, 110,000 wasn't a lot of money to me, but it was a lot of money to pick up in one day. One show. What I'm normal. You know what I'm saying? Correct. So don't get me wrong. Somebody got me there and was like, hey, yo man, $250,000. I ain't know what I gotta do. Nah, I may not do it either. It's not that I have nothing against LGBTQ people, but I just may not understand. I may not be in the know enough to feel comfortable enough to do this. I just don't know, cause I don't want to start doing that. Maybe I don't want to be comfortable with this lifestyle. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? I mean, if somebody came to me today, Lord knows, I ain't nobody.
And you're comfortable with your lifestyle? When you're on a break from your fiance, you go impregnate, you go raw dog another woman. That's what I said on Twitter. I said, look at the village whore having homophobic opinions. You are the village whore. Shut your goddamn ass up. First of all, girl, let's read some of the comments. I stand with Jock. Okay. Team Jock. He said how he felt. So what? Jock was very disrespectful Jock was very respectful while being disrespected. I'm so sick of the LGBTQIA community always trying to tussle in someone's comments. He was asked a question and he answered it as he saw fit for him and his lifestyle. He don't need to heal from anything. At the end of the day, let's be respectful to all and understand that we have different opinions and views, comfort levels, and beliefs. I'll say it again. LGBTQ community is a new breed. This new breed operate as bullies and think everyone owes them respect they don't give to others. Stop trying to bully people with different opinions. When your opinion is hateful, when your opinion can cause this type of discourse, somebody can come out and say, I don't like that opinion. They have every right to say, I don't like his opinion. I don't like his opinion, and I think his opinion is homophobic. Because you're stating that you have an irrational fear. I didn't hear the part where he says the men would be looking at him with lustful eyes. Let me see. Hey man, I am who I am, just as you are who you are. I'm or bashing you or your community. God bless. I get it. If you can be openly homosexual, then I can be openly heterosexual. Nobody's telling you to hide your heterosexuality. What? I'm going to live on my show in the AM. Well, that's something you will have to take up with a therapist and unpack regarding your sexuality. Heal and be well. With all due respect, ain't nothing to unpack. Healing from what? Because I don't have the same ideology as you. This is where the divide comes. Not one time did I tell you to seek therapy or heal from your lifestyle or beliefs. Because there's nothing to heal from. Do you think it's something to heal from the way that you live your life? Your heterosexual lifestyle? How you go around fucking women and creating babies and doing all the things? Right? How many times has Jock been married? And then you get married to this real estate attorney. What does she do? I think she does brokers. What she do? and then y'all go on a break and you have a baby by her, you think that's a healthy lifestyle? You have a baby on this woman. You think how she stayed with you after you had a baby? The village slut had a baby on you. Shocker. You think that's a healthy heterosexual lifestyle? Is it? Is it? He says you have to unpack what makes you uncomfortable. Let me also add, with being respectful, my community is really not checking for young jock, especially when we book straight rappers like Ludacris and Wale to perform at LGBTQ events in Atlanta. As an accomplished rapper and a man that is secure in his sexuality, your intentions might not have been to disrespect, but that was the impact. Continued blessings. Y'all don't have to check for me, brother. And again, is where the divide comes in. Now you're insulting my viability as an entertainer. Because you think somebody wants to screw you just because you're performing for them. Because that's the way that you think. And you think, oh, these are men. And they're men like me. But I also think, oh, they're feminine, looking at me with lustful eyes, thinking they act like women. Stupid. I'm done talking about it. Let's see what else. Social media has mixed feelings about Cynthia and Nene reuniting. I thought that was cute. This is sweet, but we all know Nene will be back to shading Cynthia in 3 to 5 business days. Cynthia always loved her some Nene. I know that for sure because of that friendship contract. Nene needs to cut Cynthia's fake ass off already. Every time they fall out with Kenya, she want to be friends. Her and Kenya fell out. When did they fall out? They cool again. The girls are getting their walk on. I love it. Why is she in school? I wonder how old she is. She look like she needs to be going to school. She walking with the ladies. Girl. I thought it was cute when I saw Nene and Cynthia together. I loved it. Jussie Smollett checks into rehab treatment facility following extremely difficult years. That's really sad. I really want to understand. Like I think he's maintaining his story. He maintains his story. Does he? Even after all the brothers and all the videos and all the little stories have come out, I truly wonder why he did that. I wonder why he did that. We was down here. Yeah, listen. I believe the victim until y'all prove otherwise. Period. Until y'all prove otherwise. I remember. I was like, wait a minute, girl. This don't sound right. And we putting all this together. It don't sound right to me. I'm trying to see something. It doesn't. Does it? According to TMZ, the Empire star has recently checked into a rehab treatment facility. It's currently unclear why Jussie Smollett, I call him Smollett, because that's what it is. That's Smollett. It's Smollett. That's what I say. Jussie Smollett. That sounds better for me. Journey Smollett. Yeah. Smollett. 41 has decided to seek help, or what exactly he's recovering from. However, a rep for the entertainer shared, Jussie has had an extremely difficult past few years. He has quietly been working very hard for some time now, and we're proud of him for taking the necessary steps. Oh, walking groups. That's good. That's good. Jussie Smollett's rehab stays comes after his legal troubles with the Chicago police. You may recall in 2020, he was indicted by Cook County grand jury on 6 counts of felony disorderly conduct for making 4 false police reports surrounding a fake hate crime. I wonder why he did that. On January 29, 2019, Jussie claimed he was attacked by white Trump supporters as he walked to get food late at night. However, it was eventually revealed that he had paid 2 Nigerian brothers to help him stage the whole ordeal. He was sentenced to 150 days in jail and 2.5 years probation. In addition, he was ordered to pay $120,000 in restitution and fined $25,000. I always wondered about his mental health. He took a hell of a social media beating and continues to. He's nothing but a joke to people. What happened to... Girl, I don't understand. Sometimes I hate looking at the comments because y'all think y'all are God without fault. He without sin, cast the first stone. I'm praying for anybody who wants to do better. I don't have nothing negative to say, as we all fall short. But it's the lessons we've learned that build character. That was nice. I can see why he would want to go to get help for his shame. I'm glad he's going to get help. This is a lying, petty, narcissistic, delusional, pathetic season right now. Yikes. All this happened to him was by his own hands. Hollywood will humble you real quick. However, he is talented, and I think the right PR team behind him, he can make a comeback. Somebody said, don't lie next time. They doing the other girl, Carlee Russell. They sentenced her too. Let's pull that up. Hold on. Oh, girl, where am I typing, girl? What was her name? Carlee Russell. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, news. Carlee Russell was wrong, but sending her to jail isn't right. Yeah, I don't think she should go to jail. I don't think she should go to jail. I think what it's like when you use resources like that, I feel like you should have to pay. Like, they find out you're lying, you should have to pay back, or be fined for just the way that he was fined in order to pay. Jail time for lying, and there's no victims. You know what I'm saying? There are no victims, right? You're mad because you use the city resources. So because you use the city's resources, then you're going to have to pay a fine. I feel like that's fair. What y'all think? I don't think people should go to jail for lying. They lie and there's no victims. For lying, y'all mad. Like Cook County, they mad because they were embarrassed. They were embarrassed. Yeah, I don't think she should go to jail. Carlee Russell, found guilty in kidnapping hoax case. Judge recommends 1 year. Anything to get you into a system of slavery, they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure out a way. That's why you got to be careful the way you move through this, especially in this country. Because anything to put you back into slavery, they're going to figure out a way. Oh, you lied? 150 years in jail. You're like, God damn. They black, get them back. Get them back to being enslaved in some kind of way. I don't think she should go to jail at all. I think that's silly. She's ordered to pay $18,000 for... This is from CBS News. Carlee Russell ordered to pay almost $18,000 for hoax kidnapping. Faces jail time. I don't think she should face jail time. She's ordered to pay $831, $500 fine, $331 court costs, misdemeanor, as well as over $17,000 in restitution. She also faces a year in jail or 6 months jail time on each charge, the court director said. And then when somebody said it, I was like, that's probably why they moved into action. When she said she saw a little white baby, girl, they were like, let's find the white baby. All points bulletin, okay? Find the white baby. The black lady said a white baby was walking down the side of the road. Find the baby. And then she was kidnapped. Girl, where did she hear that story from? If I was a lawyer and I was working the case, I would ask her, how did you make this up? What, I need to know what your thought process was. I need to know. Girl, what was you thinking? Where did you get this story from? And then she went and bought snacks. Where were you? So Candace Owens, she came out. She was like, girl, I will pay all your fines if you come do an interview with me. I will pay your fines. Pay them first, and then I'll do the interview. Pay them first, and then you also gonna give me some money after this. 2, I want you to pay my fines and give me some money. Yeah, the people are working out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, people are walking. So this is like probably like a little workout wellness group, because the people come, they pull up in their cars, and then you could see the people who are like the instructors, or the kind of like the leaders. We have one woman playing basketball. We got 3 women doing this, working out. We got the other girls, the groups walking around. I love to see it. We love to see it. Move it, move it, move it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Carlee Russell, Jussie Smollett. You know, we glad you're getting help. We want the people to get help, because when they do stuff like that, I feel like it's the same kind of thing, right? Jussie Smollett and and Carlee Russell's the same thing. Y'all use the city resources. Everybody was looking for that girl. We were sharing it. I don't think it's going to change the way, we look for people. Now they have in California the Ebony alert, so when black people are missing, people can be on high alert, the Ebony alert. Let's read about that real quick and then we'll go. NPR says, in a first, California's Ebony alert will help find missing black people. It's a shame that we need a separate alert, but we have been ignored when we disappear. When you make up 13% of the population, but almost 40% of those individuals come up missing on a regular basis, but you rarely see any kind of media attention or that any type of law enforcement resources committed to that, it requires this measure. The Amber Alert only deals with individuals 17 years and younger who come up missing. With the Ebony Alert, it'll be from 12 to 25. It'll also concentrate on individuals who might have some kind of physical or mental challenges, also individuals who are suspected of being sex trafficked and or are disappeared under suspicious reasons. So we see young women over 18 who disappear and are trafficked often, but again, no resources finding them. Law enforcement, so the same way it happens with the Amber Alert, and then we'll go through the Highway Patrol. We'll use our electronic billboards on highways to provide that information, and also, again, reach out to media outlets and make sure they broadcast the information as well. Is there a reason why you cut the age off at 25? We hear so many cases, especially of missing black women. We've heard that there's a case of Kiera Coles who disappeared in Chicago area at the age of 26. That would be a year above the cutoff. She was 3 months pregnant, missing, and still missing 5 years later. Yes, I wish it wasn't an age restriction on this, but that's part of what you have to do as far as compromise when you're working on legislation like this. There's a lot of talk about the misclassification of missing black people as runaways and how that's a big problem. If this is going through the police departments, the Ebony Alert will rectify that. Will the Ebony Alert rectify that? It's a question. Are you confident that the police will send out alerts and not just say this person is just a runaway? We're hopeful. And that's why we're going to work with law enforcement to make sure that they're aware of this. Many times law enforcement do list African American kids as runaways quicker than you'll ever see Caucasian kids being listed as runaways. They're always listed as abducted or missing. We're kind of like viewed far more mature, and they left off their own volition of their free will, and that's very rarely the case. Are you concerned that the same forces of racism that have led to less attention on these cases in general will affect these alerts? Ebony Alert could be seen as less important than an Amber Alert in some people's eyes. That is concerning. We know America, and we know there are biases when it comes to people of color and how we are always discounted or ignored. So it's a shame that we need legislation like this. I'm hoping they don't look at it like this and say, Amber Alert, we're going to deprioritize it. I'm just hoping people will come around and understand black folks missing aren't just as cared for and loved as anyone else, and making them a priority shouldn't be any different than finding anyone else in this country. Well, we do have a feather alert for our indigenous people here in California that was signed last year into law. if the data has supported that Asians were disappearing and no one would be looking for them, I'm pretty sure it would justify moving in that direction. You see a gap, you have to fill the gap. If you see that when it's time for Black missing women or children go missing, there's no media attention. I do think that social media really helps a lot, because people with platforms and millions of eyes on their platforms can share it and be on lookout for young Black girls and children. I do think it's weird for the cutoff to be 25, but just like the man said, you have to compromise when it comes to legislation. But I feel like, why are you compromising with missing people, right? I feel like the United States is really the hub for human trafficking. I really feel like that. That's like a part of its business. I do. I really truly feel like that. Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. So that's the Ebony alert, Carlee Russell. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna affect. Now people are not gonna believe. Y'all don't believe him anyway. Y'all didn't believe Carlee Russell. So, yes, you were right in not believing her. But to me, I'm always gonna be like, the victim. You gotta prove the victim wrong. To me, that you gotta show and prove that this person is not in danger or hasn't been victimized. You're gonna have to prove it to me. I don't care. Especially with like the way that we live in a victim kind of blaming society. We blame the victim for everything. Everything. It doesn't matter. We figure out a way to position like what happened to them is somehow justified. Like it's justified. Whether you call it karma or whatever, but you figure out ways to justify people being victimized, and you try to figure out a way to make it seem like they're lying, or try to discredit them in some kind of way. And under a patriarchy, we understand that men are passing and trafficking men and the women who help them, because it's not just men, and the women who help them. You understand? Anyways, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.